morning, everyone. How are you? Good? You excited to be here? Ooh, sorry. My name is Genevieve Gallant from the Program Management Team, and it's my honor to officially welcome you to the Master in Business Analytics and Data Science part-time. Today, we're going to hear from our Dean, from our Academic Director, from Admissions, Talent and Careers, and finally, from an alumni of the program. So without further ado, it's my honor to welcome the Dean of the School of Science and Technology, Iklak Sidhu.
All right. First of all, welcome. It's my pleasure to, open today's event. It's really a lot more than an event, I would say, because it's for me, I could say it's an event. For you, so for us, in that way, it's really the beginning to. It's the beginning to a whole program. It's the beginning to. In some ways, a different chapter in life. I know that you're part-time and that you're still working. It's not a complete break from, that type of thing. But it's a doorway to new friends, new knowledge that you're going to get, new networks, skills. The world is changing, a chance to think about things that you didn't. Like, it really is a transition. No matter what, it's a transition. And it's a gateway, between the knowledge and the new people. I guess, is my time over? No, I guess not. Between the knowledge and the new people, it really is, it's a special day for that purpose. I really do encourage you a couple things. One is really use this time, the time you have together, the time you have together online, whatever. Use that time to really make new, meaningful connections that you'll keep with you for really a long time, for in many cases like a lifetime. And my experience is the best way to make good connections is not just to say hello at a coffee or that type of thing, but actually to help each other. So when you've got a difficult assignment or there's things going on and they have to be overcome, when you can help another person, you gain. You benefit by helping because first of all you learn and you understand better when you help, and that person truly gets help. And that's really where those bonds are formed. So, always take the opportunity, I think. In Silicon Valley, they call that pay it forward. But, I don't care what you call it. Just help each other, basically. And I'll say, besides the friends with each other, there's also kind of the whole network of IE. Faculty are from all of these different places. You're going to meet other people in different places. So I would say take advantage of that. And now I know that I've only got 5 minutes and it's an opening, and so you can't really fit a whole lecture in here, but I'm giving it a good shot. The other thing that I would say is if you can possibly get a chance, and I think you can, do something that was not assigned to you, okay? Pick a project that, somehow comes from you, something that you want to drive. You learned a new skill or a capability, you want to make, something with web, you want to make something with an AI tool. Push beyond whatever, people will say, can you do this? Yes, you can do this. Assign you this? Yes, you can do that. But that's other people asking you to do something. For you to have a little agency, for you to have some to drive a thing that you want to understand, and also when you put yourself into it. I've always been interested in X or Y, and that's why I worked on this. That's why I made that. When you do that on a regular basis, you kind of build your portfolio, you build a lot of understanding in your mind, and you build the things that people want to hear from you. When you're talking to others, so what are you doing? Well, I was really interested in X or Y, and I, quote, did something, right? there's a difference between I'm interested and I did something, like I built something or I created or whatever. So it's just advice for day one. Otherwise, I'll just say IE is a very special ecosystem network experience. Today's the first day of joining as basically, future alumni. So welcome to IE, welcome to the network and the family. I'm very happy to see you and have you here. All right, thank you.
Thank you so much for that amazing welcome, ECLAC. Now it's my honor to present Luis Reina, the Academic Director of the MBDS Part-Time.
Good morning. It's cold today, no? Wait for the sun when you come back, okay? You'll see the difference. Well, it's a pleasure to me to welcome to the Master on Business Analytics and Big Data. And data science. Big data was the old name. We got data science. We're going to suffer a little bit, but we're going to have fun, okay? Because it's a challenging. And the first thing I want to tell you is to congratulate you. And you say, why? We are starting. Wait till the graduation to give congratulations. But at the end, it's already a milestone for you. You've been brave to take the decision to start, to get in the shuttle, okay? So my congratulations. And in this journey, you're not alone. You already met our extraordinary dean, Iklas Hidao, with incredible curriculum coming from Silicon Valley. But you must know also our executive dean of programs, Rafif Sro, that she will be with us in the journey. She will be helping, and she's an amazing professional. And myself, as academic director, that's going to be with you throughout all the master. And that my mission at the end is to maximize your learning. You're going to hear me say many times that I'm here for you to learn. This is my objective, okay? This is what I really want, that you learn the most. A bit about myself. We'll have time during the week to know each other, but I have been working for IBM for the last 30 years with a data and AI technical role. So I've been lucky because I was working with data when data was not important. Well, it was always important, but was not the most important thing. I have seen the growth, and today data is the most important thing in companies, and probably this is why you are here, because you want to learn about this, okay? So I've been lucky to be in that path for all my life. Also, I have good background teaching. I've been for many years working with universities as a professor, and in the last 10 years with IE, okay, enjoying a lot, teaching and helping others to give back what I learned from my career. Okay, so we'll have time to learn. But why this business analytics and data science? Because we merge two things: the data, the coding, the tools, the technical part with the business, okay? At the end, this is about giving value to the business, impacting, okay? So we're gonna learn tools, yes, we're gonna learn, but at the end you have to think, and your mind should concentrate how this impact, how this improve the business, okay? So that's how we prepare the master, that we will learn technical things for sure, but we will see the data is good when you impact, because if we define analytics, analytics is everything we do with the data, everything we do to get insights, to get knowledge. And that knowledge, that insight is gonna help us to take better decisions. And that decisions are only good when they improve the business. If they don't improve the business, they're useless. It's a bad analytics. I talked with many CDOs, okay, data officers, that tell me, okay, we do nice dashboard reports, but do they really improve the business? And this is the goal, okay? We learn technical things, but to be applied to the business and to improve the business, okay? And what you're gonna learn, we're gonna have time during this week to learn the specific things, but at the end, you're gonna learn many things. You're gonna learn data and AI in business strategy. You're gonna learn coding. Okay, you're gonna learn to code in Python. Don't worry, you don't have to have skills. Okay, we're starting from scratch. You just have to be consistent. Okay, you don't need to have a technical background because we're starting, but the master has a lot of technical companies. You're gonna learn the language of the data, SQL, how we talk with the data with SQL. You're gonna see how the data flows through the through the companies, okay, learning different data architectures. We're gonna predict the future, the crystal ball is gonna tell you what is gonna happen in the future. This is machine learning. Okay, many tools, many things, but at the end, how this apply to the industry, very important. Okay, you're gonna have the possibility to apply this knowledge to the different industry, banking, telco, retail, health, and how to connect at the end all this knowledge of this technical to the business decision, okay? So we will have time to drill down in this, and after this we have a session where I will explain the courses, okay? The learning approach, therefore, is very practical. So this master is thought by doing, not by memorizing. You have to understand the concept for sure, but you have to practice, practice, and practice. This is about dedicating times, okay? And we're gonna have real cases. We're gonna have a datathon with a real company use case. They give us data, and we'll do a datathon, okay, that to be able to solve a problem with the capstone. The company is gonna be here, gonna come here to talk to us, to give us a business problem, and we're gonna be able, with all the knowledge we have learned during our previous terms, we're gonna be able to create and solve that issue applying what we learned, okay? By doing, so practical practice, okay? And this master, it's not easy, I don't wanna lie to you, okay? It's a challenging master, but it's doable, you can do it. It's a matter of being consistent, okay? If you are consistent, you dedicate time, and we will talk about the time in a minute, you are able to, everyone is able, okay? You have what, because we are starting from scratch, you just have to be consistent, to be patient sometimes to make things make sense, okay? Time commitment, this is part of the discipline you need to do. You need to dedicate time every day to the master. I know you work, okay? But you have to be very structured, very disciplined. Alfonso, this is one of our top alumni that's gonna work. He can tell you what he used to do. Dedicate time in the morning, work, and dedicate a little time in the afternoon, okay? Of course, you have to have family. You have to have social life, okay? But we have to put everything together, be very structured, very disciplined to succeed in this master, okay? So make sure you, from the beginning, dedicate time to the master. Faculty is one of our secret sauce of the master. We have faculty that knows a lot, for sure, but they have industry experience. They're working in the industry, and they're gonna teach you what they really do in the master. So you're gonna be able to see what they do in their companies, and they come from top companies doing data and AI, okay? So connect, engage with the faculty, because the faculty is gonna give you what they know, and you can push them a lot, okay, to get the most. You're not gonna be a master in every course we teach you, but you should drill down or you could go deeper in one of them. And the ones you like better, go to the professor, ask many questions, connect to them, okay? Engage with the professors. And for sure, another aspect very interesting from the master is our patient teams. I wanna mention, we have Patricia as our director of operation, and we have Gigi, okay, that will be with you through the master, okay? Together with the faculty are gonna be the elements that will make you succeed, okay? So don't forget this. Diversity. This master has a strong value, okay? We have people from 20 different countries, okay? Many different cultures. And this can be challenging, but I think it's really enriching, okay? So connect to your peers, always, of course, with respect and curiosity. But the diversity this master is gonna bring you is amazing, okay? You're gonna learn as much from your peers than from the content of the program, okay? So for me, this is one of the greatest value we bring in the master, that different cultures that we bring. So connect with your peers. And to finalize, okay, because I don't want to bore you with a very long presentation, I just want to give you some tips that summarize. Be consistent, be persistent. From the beginning, don't wait until I have an assignment in 1 month. No, do it from the beginning, because if not, you will fall behind, okay? Don't worry you don't have a technical background, you can do it, okay? Commit time every day. As I said, Alfonso can tell you how he commit time every day, and it's necessary. Practice, practice, and practice. Make mistakes, okay? When you study, making mistakes is fantastic. When you work, it's not so good, but when you're studying as a student, it's good because you learn from the mistake and you don't forget. So make a lot of mistakes and iterate, okay? Ask many questions. Don't be shy, okay? There is no stupid question. Well, maybe there is a stupid question, but we are not going to say, okay? But ask all the questions, please, because by asking is how you learn. You're here to learn, okay? And work closely with your teams, with your peers. That's true. And don't forget, always connect your technical learning with the business value, because at the end we are here to impact, okay, in the society. We are impacting the companies. Nothing else from my side. Welcome to this journey that I say is challenging, but it will be rewarding. It will be fun. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Luis. That was very inspiring. Now, please welcome Maria Luisa Romero Toro, Senior Manager of Admissions and Enrollment. Thank you.
Great. So thank you very much, everyone, for being here again. I believe Luis stole a few words that I wanted to share with you and to discuss with you in the next couple of minutes. But let's start getting to know a little bit the team that you had during your journey. So my name is Maria Luisa Romero, born and raised in Venezuela, been living in Madrid for the last 12 years, working in IE for the last 12 years as well. I started with a commercial team in Latin America, and then I moved to the commercial side for the Science and Technology School, and the last couple of months I've been a part of the admission team. So that's why I had the interview with a couple of you, and we met before. Some of you I didn't have the opportunity to meet yet, but we are going to have that coffee afterwards to have us a couple of words and to get to meet us. Also, as part of the team was in your journey was Georgie Ovnakov and Nicolas Grande. Especially Nicolas Grande was a part of your journey and was the one asking for a lot of documents. And thank you very much for not only submitting all the application and to share with us all your experience and knowledge, but also for being here, as Iklak and Luis said. We are very excited for you to be here. And some of you also know my colleague Mariel from the Global Recruitment Team. He's also here with us today, and we are going to have the opportunity to meet her and to, after with a coffee. So first, I want to share a little bit with you the class. Don't worry, the program is not starting with advanced math yet, but we are going to start with something even more challenging, that is to get to know who is sitting next to you, okay? And who is going to be sharing those 17 months of program with you. So we have, as Luis said, 20 nationalities, 30 people in class, and the average age for this intake is 33 years. Okay, so as you see, it's people that have been working not necessarily with data or with the business analytics, but in general in business, in insurance company, we have people working in retail, so it's quite diverse in backgrounds as well, okay? And given the fact that we are only 30 in class and we have 20 nationalities, we almost have one of each. So it's impressive the diversity in nationalities and cultures that we have in the class as well. Talking about gender balance, we have 60% males and 40% females. So it's not exactly what we see in the industries right now with the data in general or in consulting, for example, but is our goal, okay? So that's why we encourage women to do this kind of programs as well, so we can every time and every year reach a 50-50 in the industries as well. About the academic background, as you see, business is the most popular one, but we also have a couple of you being engineers. We have social science, technology, science in general, and we have others. Others can be, we have one that is even aeronautic engineer. We have people coming from marketing, for example, so it's quite diverse in that sense. And from the professional background aspect, we have people from banking and insurance, technology, consulting, and customer products being the most popular ones. But we have as I said, some other that I find very interesting as sports and tourism and aerospace, for mention a couple. Universities represented in class. So of course here we're not gonna mention all, but I wanted to, for you to have like a big picture of the diversity in that sense as well. We have from Latin America, North America, to a couple of in Europe, in Middle East, okay? And also I wanted to have like a big picture and an idea of the companies that are represented in class. As this program is part-time, of course, they are going to bring some ideas and some knowledge from their own experience in their companies. And these are a few companies that are represented in class. As I mentioned before, we have consulting, we have insurance, we have retail, and among others, banking. And last but not least, I wanted to give some advice. I forgot to mention before, but I'm an alumni from a part-time program here at IE. My program was 17 months as well, and I really I agree 100% with what I'm going to share with you guys in the next slide, okay? So this is that 3S rule, okay? You will have the three of those things that are there: study, sleep, and socialize. And from these three, you're going to have to choose only two. But study is mandatory to graduate from this program, okay? So do the math. I'm not very good at math. You are. Do the math. Like study, mandatory. You only have to choose another S to actually complete the program successfully. And last, I wanted to also share with you guys a final saying that I normally say at the openings, and is, some days it's going to feel long, some weeks are going to disappear, and in a blink you are going to be in the last part of the journey in the graduation. So please take advantage of every day and every week, even though some of them are going to be very challenging, especially when the deadlines are going to come all together in the same week. We have been there, students have been there, and it's possible, but enjoy every second, because believe me, in a blink, we're going to meet each other in the tower for graduation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Maria Luisa. Now please welcome Claudia da Silva Santos, Associate Director of the Talent and Careers for the SciTech School.
Okay. Hi, good morning. How are you feeling? Good? Yeah? How's Madrid? First time here? Yeah? Perfect. That is true. Okay, so welcome you all to the SciTech School, to the IE community, and of course to your program, the Masters in Business Analytics and Data Science part-time. Quite a long name. My name is Claudia da Silva. I am an Associate Director for the Talent and Careers team, mainly working with the SciTech School. So basically, we will see each other a couple of times throughout these 17 months. Okay, and actually today marks the beginning of a new journey for all of you, whether it's academic, professional, or even on a personal side. Perhaps you are right now sitting, along with some of your maybe lifetime friends from now on. So it's very, very important that you can make the most out of this, okay? And for the professional part, actually our department is here to help, okay? So just to present you a bit the TNC team, this is me, again. I am the head of career advising and education for the SciTech School, so I am going to be your main point of contact between the master, the talent and careers team, the school, so I am like in the middle of the three. You are going to be assigned a career advisor, okay, mainly for general matters to help you if you are thinking of changing your careers, or even if you are thinking of a promotion within your current company. And also I work with some specialized advisors. So we have Lorenzo, Manuel, we have Sean and Bechara as well. And just to give you like a brief heads up, because I'm going to see every one of you on Saturday, and we have the opportunity of introducing a bit more our department. We have specialized advisors in data, AI, product management, IT services and consulting, and generally in technology, okay, which is Bechara. I call him our tech guy. Regarding our support, we support you in 3 verticals, okay? So with career education, with career advising, and with employer partnerships. Regarding career advising, actually, you will have the opportunity of having a one-on-one advising with your general advisor in order to help you in a personalized way to build your career or to make the changes that you perhaps might want to do. As for career education, we are talking about classes, okay? Classes to help you move throughout a promotion, vertical or horizontal growth, or even to do a crazy career change. And with employer partnerships, basically we bring you job opportunities that are going to be available on the career portal, which I know that some of you are having trouble in accessing. I will take care of that as well, okay? And just for you to know, we are at Velasquez 130. Perhaps you are going to have the opportunity of checking us there while you are here. There is my general contact and also my LinkedIn profile if you want to connect. And I will be very, very happy of connecting with you during coffee as well. Thank you so much, and welcome again to the SciTech School.
Thank you so much, Claudia. And now for our final speaker, it's my pleasure to welcome Alfonso Farandis, who is an alumni of the program.
Okay, well, hello, my name is Alfonso. I am an alumni. I started the master like 4 years ago, so I was there 4 years ago. Probably I'm more external than them, so my opinion can be more objective. But, this is a bit my background and the things that I have been doing. The objective of this slide is to show you that there's no, it doesn't matter your background when you start the program. Probably some of you will have more experience in maths or engineering or whatever, but at the end of the master, all of you will be at the same level, probably, if you make the effort. Because I studied law, that doesn't have anything to do with data science. And also, I mean, it doesn't matter if you want to apply the skills that you acquire in your professional path, despite it being an entrepreneurship path, consulting path, or whatever path, because at the end, I believe that this is going to help you acquiring a new set of skill and a new tools that you are going to apply independently of your job now. As Luis have said, and everyone has said, probably the journey it's going to be quite challenging, but at the end it's going to be rewarding. And also, I encourage you to spend a lot of time with the people that you are sitting next to here today. I mean, last year I got married, many of them come to my wedding, so I have done many friendships. These are my advice, which is probably wrapping up a lot of things that they have told you. The first is probably aim high and set ambitious goal. You will hear a sentence in the master a lot, which is trash in, trash out. So, I mean, if you don't give anything to the program, the output that you are going to get, it's going to be also trash. It doesn't matter if it's like getting good scores or learning specific things, but at the end, I believe that as you are paying here, you should like try to get the more knowledge or the more contacts or whatever thing. The other thing is plan ahead. Probably this is what Luis has been telling. I was working in consulting when I did the master, so also I have like tight schedules. I used to study in the morning, like half an hour, 1 hour from 6:30, and then in the night, or even lunch break, during lunch break. So you can like take small pieces of time and then try to study there. Also, you should, when I started, we didn't have ChatGPT. Now you have ChatGPT. I mean, I use ChatGPT a lot now when I'm coding or doing whatever stuff. But I believe that during the first time, I encourage you not to use it because, I mean, the first thing is to understand the logic that it's behind the things that you are doing. Once you understand it, you can apply ChatGPT and you will code much faster. But if you start applying ChatGPT from day one, you won't understand, and later it will be more complicated. Probably in your job. I mean, that's something personal. You can use it, but also make the most in the from the out of the person weeks. For instance, now that you are here, I encourage you also to take time off from your works and to spend time together. Because that's part also of the master and that's part of the experience. It's going to be probably 6 weeks that you are going to spend together through all the course, or 6-8 weeks. So I encourage you to try to work less during these weeks and spend more time together, because that's also part of the program. Also, IES Network, you have here plenty of the staff, so they are going to help you in everything you want. For instance, I was trying to do a career move like 1 year ago or 2 years ago, and they helped me out, despite it has been like 3 years since I finished my degree. Also participate in the activities, and as Luis said, ask questions, because the objective of this probably is to understand things and to apply them to your jobs. And that's it. So congrats everyone, and I hope you extract the most of the master.
Thank you so much, Alfonso. As everyone has said, it's our pleasure to welcome you to the IE School of Science and Technology. So now we're going to have a coffee reception in the lobby. Thank you so much.